In this new video of the caffeine series, we're going to extract caffeine from caffeine tablets. So this is what we're going to need. Just caffeine tablets and dichloromethane. The dichloromethane is going to be our solvent for the caffeine. I read the ingredients and it should dissolve only the caffeine and not other things. As first, I ground all my caffeine tablets using a coffee grinder. I had 96 tablets, but during this process I lost some of the powder, so we're going to pretend that I had only 90 pills to have a truthful yield. I then transferred the powder into an Erlenmeyer flask using a funnel. As I said, I lost some powder that was in the lid, so we're going to pretend that I had only 90 pills. I then measured in a beaker about 150 mils of dichloromethane. Then with a funnel, I poured the dichloromethane into the Erlenmeyer flask with the caffeine. I took my heating plate and put the flask on it. I dropped in a stir bar and started stirring. I also put a dish on top of the Erlenmeyer flask to prevent as much as possible our solvent loss. Here it is very important to not turn on the heating, otherwise the solvent will start boiling. I let it stir for an hour and then let the insoluble stuff to deposit on the bottom of the flask. I then vacuum filtered everything and did a few washings with dichloromethane. Here we can already see the caffeine starting to crystallize inside the flask. I then transferred the liquid in a beaker and I did a few washings with dichloromethane. Finally, I put up a simple distillation apparatus. Unfortunately, I forgot to add some glass spheres to avoid any splashing and make the boiling more uniform. Because of this, something bad happened. And then happened again in an even worse way. Because of this, I lost all the caffeine, so unfortunately I had a yield of 0%. Though we can see that the caffeine was successfully extracted from the footage. We can see that the caffeine was already crystallizing, so we can say that our extraction was pretty efficient. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more chemistry like this, consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. If you want to leave a comment, it would be very appreciated. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next experiment.